Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow, and welcome to welcome to a quest I haven't actually done yet. So there may be plot spoilers during this. I don't actually know. The reason I say that is because of the description for this thing of the whole something about the Azure Rathalos and flight doesn't sit right, blah blah blah. So expect the worst, I suppose. But yeah, Azure Rathalos is the next thing. It's the only quest I have so far that I haven't, that I haven't done. There are 6-star quests I don't have access to right now because I'm not at high rank yet in the guild stuff. At least that's what I've been told. But yeah, this is the only quest that I haven't completed that I have been given. So yeah. Azure Rathalos, it was a really awesome monster in 3 Ultimate, and previous ones from that I know, but it was a really awesome monster in the last game, and let's see how it goes in this game. I've already eaten. Obviously my armor is fire weak, so I have to eat for fire starter, and well, Groomer is pretty good as well, I guess. And I managed to get this health plus 13 talisman, so I have health plus 20 on my set now, because I managed to improve my charms as well. Not charms, the decorations. So I have a couple of evasion 2 gems now as well, which is pretty useful. Means I can actually use lesser material, lesser meats and stuff, or ingredients in the kitchen, and still get health plus 50. So, yeah, this is an actual plot one. The lance I'm using, by the way, is the Sooo lance, because it's not the greatest of lances out there, but it's pretty much the most powerful one I could make at the moment, and that was more important to me at the time, because, well, having more attack power, having white sharpness as well is a thing. Also, yeah, I've loaded myself out of a few things. I've got Mega Armor Skin if I need it. I should probably use one of them before actually going anywhere. But, hey, cutscene already. So clearly... Uh-oh! Speaking of Sooo, well, it looks as if we have a fight on our hands. Oh man. So the Sooo first appeared in the Capture the Rathian quest, where it basically interrupted the hunt. It chased off the Rathian, and we had to force abandon that quest. And it looks like these two are bitter rivals in a sense. Like, this is quite an intense fight here. They are really going at it. Yes, it is indeed. Yep. There are indeed. So apparently we're not actually getting pulled out of the quest this time. When we first encountered Sooo, they instantly made us abandon the quest. However, this time it looks as if we have to fight both. Sooo is pretty nasty. It can inflict the bleeding status, which is not particularly fun. If you run or evade whilst that is active, then you take damage. So basically that kind of screws you when Reggie is around. And yeah, well, there's the Azure Rath at least. This is what we're here for, so let's just go ahead and fight this thing. I suppose I should probably... Oh, I should have evaded that better. I should probably go ahead and paintball this first, just so that I know where it's going. This looks like a really small Azure, actually. Now, I have no idea, actually, what Azure Rathalos's moveset is in this game. I've heard it's a lot crazier than it used to be, but I don't actually know. Also, that was really poorly timed, but I guess it didn't matter too much because I wasn't going to hit with it anyway. Maybe I should have brought Dash Juice in for this. How did I not hit there? Oh, whoops, he didn't do what I thought he was going to do. That's right, if that was regular Rathalos, then it would have just gone ahead and would have just gone ahead with the bite, but I guess Azure prefers the leap back fireball. So can I get it from here? Nope. I don't know. Got to see just how this one shall go. Oh, he pinned my cat. Well, I guess this gives me a few attacks at the tail. So let me just quickly explain with Sergio's weapons what they do. So Sergio's weapons have this auto sharpen effect, where whilst you're holding them, if you evade, then you will basically add a little bit to its sharpness counter, and that can be pretty useful after you know, a certain amount of evades, depending on what weapon type. Hey, you butt! Depending on what weapon type you're using, you can basically increase that. That indicated that its sharpness went up, and obviously you can use that to not have to worry so much about stuff that way. The catch is they don't have a huge amount of natural sharpness, at least not at the moment. So that's the thing. Yeah, I don't really know how sort of effective I'm going to be at speaking during this one. It's not just because of like concentrating on it, it's because I don't really know what else to explain with this. It's Azure Rathalos. I mean, so far it hasn't really done anything too different, but I guess I can't expect it all out of the high rank one. But he's just as irritating as I remember it being anyway, in terms of trying to hit it with melee stuff. I do remember as soon as I started gunning, then every single time I fought Azure Rathalos, I was always light bow gun, you know, using for it, because it was just so much easier. Raytheon I don't mind quite so much in terms of stuff that way, though Pink Raytheon is kind of annoying to fight just in general. I actually find Pink Raytheon a little bit more annoying than Gold Raytheon to fight, but that's just me though. Gold Raytheon's more annoying in terms of sharpness and stuff, but I find Pinky just more irritating to deal with, because it seems to use its tail a bit better for me. I don't know, it's weird. The thing you've got to watch for with Gold Raytheon is that all of its fireball attacks have AoE. I'm gonna grab that healing thing my Palico dropped. Oh, not because it's not around anymore. Okay, so if it's going up to 6, I'm waiting for that point where Seregios is in the same map and it's just gonna be like, well, balls, you know. Because I know that's gonna happen. I think I'm just going to use one of the armor skins here. Just get my defense up a little bit. Because it seems like it's a little bit sort of tamer on what it's doing at the moment. I really want to get that tail though. Ah, crap. Nah, I'm going to let it actually. I have enough health, I'm just going to try and get out of the pin. I don't know if I can actually hit the buttons quick enough to get out of this pin though. Huh. That was a lot tougher than I thought it would have been. Oh well, whatever. It didn't actually do that much damage to me though, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, I'm always switching back to my flash bombs here because I'm waiting for it to get into the air so that I can do that and get it down. Not just getting the shiny drop off it, but it also stuns it a fair bit more efficiently. So maybe we'll be able to get something off of it here. One thing I maybe should say actually is that I will be looking to do some online stuff with this at some point. Me and a couple of friends managed to test some of the online stuff yesterday, and despite, you know, internet and everything, it's not actually that bad. So we should be able to do some online recordings. I'm at HR3 at the moment, so I'll probably do some online stuff when I get to HR4 or 5. You know, once I start getting into high rank stuff, we'll do that. What was the sub quest for this again? It is a large wyvern tier. That's why I was checking. I might actually go ahead and deliver that at some point. I've got to be a bit careful. Rathalos loves to stay in the air really long with that. Whoa! How did they get knocked out of the air? Did one of my cats like chuck a boomerang in his face or something? That was pretty funny. Can I get... Wait, there's a conchu on his back, god damn it. So that's one thing conchus are really annoying for, is that conchus can latch onto parts of monsters, like large monsters, and they'll provide added protection for it. Which, you can shake them off, but it's... What's he gonna do is, yeah. I was actually thinking he was going to do the triple fireball, but I guess not. He is really wanting to try and poison me with these claws, huh? Can I get another jump? Nah, he's still not mountable yet. There goes the tail though, so that's good. Let's try and get that shiny before too much longer, because I don't want it to disappear on me. I need more caravan points anyway, so grabbing stuff like the wyvern tiers is kind of important. And maybe now? Yeah, let's get that mount. So once again with the mounting, you hold down the R button to not get killed or not get thrown off the monster, as it's trying to shake you off, and then you press the A button to bash it down. You don't want to hold the R button for too long because it does drain your stamina, but of course you need to hold it as long as the monster is trying to shake you off, otherwise you will get shaken off and it will not be good. So can we get the face break on this? That might hurt. Nope. Okay, I was far enough away. Rathalos always does that attack when he's done that. He's running away. That's one thing I have noticed the Rathalos especially does with when it comes to bailing, is that Azure Rath will always run across the field before actually running away. So, and it's running to 1, which is, it's gonna feed on an Aptonoth or something. Which is fine. Still kind of wondering where that Seregios went, though. I'm a little bit worried about that, because if that shows up at the same time, that is not a fight which I'm going to do both at once with. I was hoping I would get there. Oh, I guess it's not an Aptonoth. It's slagged off here. Aptonoth was in the, I think, was in the Sunken Hollow version of this map. Oh, there's a break on the face. So now I think I just need to break the wings. So we'll try and get that. And I guess Azure Rath is not quite as crazy at, you know, high rank as I was expecting he would be. Because Azure Rath, he really hasn't done anything different yet. Also, there's my evasion +3 coming in again, because, yeah, that would have hit me under any other circumstance, but the fact that I can just multi-backstep through stuff is ridiculous. I mean, in a way, it's almost like easy moding stuff in a sense, but it's kind of not at the same time, because the trade-off is that lances don't do as much damage. So I do find, especially compared to the longsword from before, that I'm taking longer to kill monsters, but I'm able to deal, I'm able to like evade a lot of attacks better. The shield is kind of a little bit I could I should really be flash bombing that, I guess, but I'm a little bit conservative with the flash bombs because obviously they lose effectiveness against monsters pretty quickly, so you don't want to overuse them, but you know, it's probably better actually using them sometimes for them. And then you can still kind of get cocky, and well, not even cocky really, but you can still get hit by unexpected stuff from the monsters. Ouch, like that. Especially with Rathalos, because he does that sort of thing a lot. But Evade Extender with this backstep really lets you get away from things very, very quickly. Which is perfect. Alright, unfortunately Green Sharpness bounces off parts of Azure Rath though, so that's annoying. Because like I said, the one sort of weakness with this... oh, he's tired as well. The one sort of weakness with this Sooo lance, and Sooo weapons in general from what I've seen, is that they have very low levels of sharpness. Like, they might have white sharpness, but... oh, and ready to run. They might have white sharpness, but their levels of blue and... he's not paintballed! Oh, bollocks. I don't know where Rathalos goes in this place. I'm gonna guess 9, but yeah, I mean it looks like 9 is where he's heading. I think that's where regular Rathalos goes, so I need to put the cool drink back on. And we may as well sharpen whilst I'm here, and there is the Sooo. We will not be seeing him just now, because I do not really want to fight Sooo right now. I may do another video later for that. I think we'll probably end up doing that as one of the multiplayer things, though. I think it would be a bit more interesting that way, because I don't need any more Sooo parts right now. I actually already have a Dissenter, because it took me about four Sooo like captures / 1 kill. So 4 times 4, 3 captures, 1 kill to get all the stuff I needed for this lance. So I actually already have one of the rare drops. Yeah, he is in here. Could capture it. I think I want to just kill it though, because I need Azure Rath like parts, carapace and scales for my weapons that I'm making. I'm making both the lance and the Wyvern blade with Azure Rath stuff. I could wait and get Silver Rathalos parts, but I think the Azure Rath versions are a little bit better, so yeah. Wow, I'm actually really surprised I got away from that. With the wind against me and everything. That, on the other hand, this could be bad. I need to heal, like, right away if I can. Which he is giving me the chance because my palicos are apparently distracting, which is always good. We'll just heal up and make sure that I don't suffer too much. Yeah, those are the first Mega Potions I used in this fight, actually. It's pretty nice. But it shouldn't take too much longer with him already being sleeping by the time we got down here. That's the obvious indicator that he is weak. And you don't really want to stand in these lava pools, normally at least. Yeah, because I'm still taking damage off them. You really don't want to stand in them. If you've got feline fur coating, you might be able to get away with it, because the food skill feline fur coat will stop you from taking damage from the environment, which is always nice. I'm just waiting to see what he's gonna do. Almost getting hit by that. Actually, I was just again expecting something else from that. It's fine. And take him out of the sky. Very nice. Okay. That's pretty cool. So yep, I need carapaces and I need scales. I need to also go fight Pink Raytheon if I want to get the Wyvern Blade, the longsword, done. Because I need a Raytheon Ruby and lots more Pink Raytheon scales. But I think it's carapace that I need for it's carapace that I need for the lance though, blue prominence. Because I already have I have the precursor, which needed Rathalos Ruby, which I already have. It's nice. We'll just get some mining done in the meantime. Ooh, Time Worn Charm as well. We might actually get a better charm than what I already have. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice if we could do that. There's no time to go get another mining spot, so we'll just get a random unknown skull, because why not? And there we go, quest is done. So, I'm not disappointed per se, but I was actually kind of expecting a little bit more from the Azure Rath, even if it is only a high rank one. I know this thing goes batshit later, so maybe I was just expecting way too much for just now, but oh well. I think it was still worthwhile to show this one anyway, because, you know, cutscenes and stuff. That second Seregios though, very interesting indeed. So what do we got? Holy, the worst talisman in the world. Not exactly much better. I don't have an ice attack talisman, but I'm not taking one like that. Dragon attacker? Yeah, sure, why not? Charmer +7 with a slot. Yes, please. Okay, so that's really good. Charmer +7 means I may actually be able to invest in the charm gathering skill at some point soon. That'd be nice. I didn't deliver the Wyvern tier. Oh, I could have had extra stuff. I forgot to deliver the Wyvern tier whilst we were in Map 1. I was too busy running away from the Seregios. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well. So yeah, a new cutscene added to the gallery, always nice. And we shall save the game, do any plot stuff real quick. And that shall be that. So it seems a bit sort of out of place, I guess, doing plot stuff, considering I haven't exactly shown any plot before now, but it's just one of those things. Like, I wasn't really intending on recording much of this to begin with, and then it kind of turned out that it was okay. So yeah, we can show a couple of odd plot things here and there. I need to see how many more quests in 9-star I want to show, but yeah. So as I think I roughly mentioned before with the whole Raytheon incident, Seregios went into the desert as we were trying to capture a Raytheon so that we could, well, the plot reason to get the Raytheon was that we needed its flames in order to fuel a weapon to block some of the Elder Dragon storm thing coming in, you know. And basically Seregios interrupted our hunt and chased off our Raytheon, and Azure Rathalos apparently wasn't very happy with that, because that was a pretty intense fight coming at the start of that. That was cool. However, we had to hunt the Seregios that was attacking the Raytheon straight after the quest to try and capture the Raytheon. So basically we already killed Seregios, and now this is a new one, which is which attacked the Azure Rathalos. Unfortunately, that's not an isolated case. Tip of the barrier of Tusk. Oh dear. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Stopgaps and cheap artifices, huh? Alright, so what's your plan? Oh, you're gonna do expedition work, huh? That sounds good. And I have a feeling I know what's going to happen as well, but only because of stuff I've been alluded to from people doing G-Rank. Not again, huh? Impress me with your resourcefulness. Spoiler alert, we're gonna have to do the work. Okay. Yep, alright, so now we're gonna have new quests to do that way. So we need... Ooh, I actually need to fight him too. Brute Tigrex, huh? That's that seems like it'd be an interesting next one to go for. Yeah, I actually need parts for that to upgrade the Tigrex lance I was making, so I would not be against fighting that. I'm also gonna get my butt kicked by it probably, but you know. So yeah, that kind of happened. So just to very quickly show what I was looking to make with the Azure Rathalos stuff, I am upgrading. Where are you? This one. So I need tails, which I didn't get. Did I carve the tail? I don't think I carved the tail. That was dumb. I got the tail cut off and I don't think I carved it. Oops. But I need more carapace and I need tails. So that's it. I've got more than enough Medulla, but we'll probably get more anyway because it's not that hard to get. I could wait to get this spear, which does have more attack power, but I think the fire element will kind of balance that out, and this is more likely to be upgradable in the short term anyway. I don't know, it could actually go either way, I think, but I don't know when Silver Rathalos is even going to show up, and I don't know if I want to wait that long. Because yeah, looking at the way this is set up though, it's you know, we're being scale plus instead of shard. It does seem like Silver Rathalos is also in high rank, but probably high rank in the guild rather than the village. So there is that. And then the longsword I was upgrading again could use Silver Rathalos parts, but again I don't know when that shows up. And this has white sharpness, so with this having, it has a lot less fire to it, but the white sharpness and the 2 slots would probably be helpful, and it's pretty good white sharpness too. There's a lot of sharpness within that blade, unlike the pale version, so I think this is clearly the better blade to go for here. So I need a Raytheon Ruby and more other stuff, but that'll be for another time. So hopefully you enjoyed the quote-unquote spoiler parts to this, but yeah, that was Azure Rathalos. So I don't know whether I might record Brute Tigrex stuff, we'll see. I'll probably kick my ass for it, but maybe we'll do that. Otherwise, I shall see you guys for another thing of something next time.